welcome to this Wednesday, September the 13th edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young. Joining me on the phone as always, the king of controversy, Anthony Swilly. Smooty, it's Wednesday.
It's hump day, and thank God it's not Friday the 13th. Woo!
No, that's in October. We have Halloween and Friday the 13th in the same month. I'm worried about that.
Oh, that's scary. But don't worry, it's only one more month of postseason again.
Hopefully the Cubs are in it, and we don't need to get into that right now. Rough weekend, Tony. Rough weekend.
I know, very rough weekend, but hey, football's back. Let's get back.
Yeah, that's much better. Okay, let's start this thing off by recapping Raw. I don't know, I feel fine. I don't know where my voice went, Tony, but I'm going to find it sometime soon.
Yeah, screwing at the Bears too much, huh?
No, I think I went out Saturday night. That was a problem.
I think that's when you start screaming at it. You scream at the TV again.
No, I didn't scream at no TVs this weekend.
Oh, good. That's a good thing. But yeah, that's what you get for partying for late night dish again.
Okay. You ready to recap Raw?
Yeah, let's recap Raw. We're almost there. We're almost there to the door. Come on, hang in there.
Roman Reigns defeats Jason Jordan. Of course, last week Roman Reigns told Jason Jordan to last week he made because John Cena beat him. He's like, you know what? It took you forever to beat this rookie. Well, it took him just as long. Then we hear Roman Reigns, John Cena cut a promo, and Tony, once again, they hit all the spots.
Oh yes, definitely. They talk about Rock failed drug tests.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that. Once again.
Very good. I just can't wait for next Monday night when the final promo.
Yep, they talk, and I believe after that, John Cena's going on another break.
Oh, wonderful.
Sasha Banks defeats Emma. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar come out, and he pretty much said it when in the UFC they ask if you're ready to fight. He said, and he tells Brock yes. Then Braun Strowman comes out. Braun Strowman annihilates Brock. Tony, it's Paul Heyman's next Paul Heyman guy, Braun Strowman.
Well, you know, I was watching thing from 2002, a Raw from 2002, and I heard Paul Heyman say for the next 10, 20 years, Brock's going to be around, and it's like, I don't know. But I think right now that you're looking at a new WWE champion about 2 weeks, but that's only the one thing. Braun destroyed Brock in they showed a cage last week. That was impressive, but still, there's nothing compared to what Brock did when he suplexed him, and Braun stayed out, and Brock's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I didn't even bring that up. That's a great move. Brock Lesnar don't know what to do.
Well, all he's got to do is he's got to be hitting suplex early. He's got to hit him early because remember he tried with Goldberg, he got beat. He tried with Cena, he beat him. So it's left and right.
Bray Wyatt defeats Goldust, Gallows, and Anderson for Sheamus and Cesaro don't happen. I forgot why.
There was a brawl at the beginning.
Oh yeah, they brawled with the other guy.
The tag team champion.
Yeah, Ambrose and Rollins. It turned into an 8-man tag later on in the night. Elias defeats Kalisto. Braun Strowman versus John Cena doesn't happen. Tony, why didn't that happen? I forgot that too.
I believe Brock Lesnar came out and distracted him again.
No, I don't think Brock Lesnar came on. I forgot why that didn't happen.
I think Roman maybe came out or something.
Well, anywho, we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
Ms. TV, Tony, congratulations.
Oh, I didn't know. I heard mention Maurice's pregnant.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, how the hell did he get a child for that one?
Well, he is a Cleveland Browns fan, so at least they won't score, so he has to, I guess.
Well, at least one member from Cleveland got something right this week. Or the other one, forget about it. He's got a midlife crisis the way the hell he is.
Great promo, by the way, by Miz. Pretty much him and Enzo, they went through the same thing. They went through that hazing in the locker room, and they went back and forth. They addressed that. Promos on Raw Monday night were absolutely amazing. I gave it 5 stars. Miz defeats Enzo, no contest, as the Miz Taraj got involved. And then finally, Rollins, Ambrose, and the Hardys defeat Sheamus, Cesaro, Gallows, and Anderson. That's Raw. Next week they're in San Jose, Tony. No, you weren't there for that one. That's at the SAP Center.
No, that's the night where Brock Lesnar went haywire on everybody.
Yes, didn't there when he F5 Michael Cole?
Yep, and he almost F5 Stephanie if he had got her hands on her.
Oh, Lord.
That would have been a tragedy.
It would have. Okay, folks, we're going to take a time out. When we come back, we're going to preview Ring of Honor and NXT. That's next on the Ringside Report. On this date, back in 2001, was the first live event after 9/11, and it was SmackDown. Tony, what an emotional night it was as Vince McMahon kicked off the show.
48 hours after 9/11, it was eerie. After I thought nothing would be going on because all that week it was just crazy. College football games were canceled.
Baseball games.
Baseball games were canceled for 10 days. The week 2 football was all thrown out. It was crazy.
It was, and it's definitely still a tragedy 16 years later, and unbelievable. I got actually a story real quick about this. I watched the Michael Kay show, who's the voice of the Yankees. Tony, you know I watch that every day. And they're in New York, and I watched it on Monday. And there were these two people that worked for Yes behind the scenes. Yes is the Yankees broadcast. And one of the women that worked for them, her dad was the pilot of one of the planes, and he died. And then another guy that works there, his parents were on the plane as well. They got killed, obviously. All of them did. But they got sent to, they were two people, they got sent to like a camp, all the people that lost people in 9/11. So they all went to this camp, them two became friends. This past weekend, they got married.
Well, like they were, a friend of mine put on Facebook, he said what happened 9/11 the night before, he said, always think about your loved ones before you go on, so that you never know. One day you'll wake up and you'll never see it coming again. You'll never see the people.
No, so enjoy the time you have with your loved ones.
The best thing was right after 9/11. The best thing for New York was because the Mets were off for 10 days. After they came back, the Yankees were in the White Sox, were at Comiskey Park, and all Chicago fans standing up and giving the Yankees a standing ovation, and it was respectful for the White Sox organization to do that for the Yankees after 9/11.
Remember the Mike Piazza home run?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
And
crazy.
even I posted it on Facebook on Monday. Sammy Sosa running out with the little flag.
And then all the TV talk shows, like David Letterman, all those guys, when they came back, all of them were talking about 9/11. The best one was Jon Stewart when he cried.
Oh yeah.
That was the best. That was the best one ever. And then Regis Philbin in the morning, he got up and it's like I said, you'll never, if you ever watch
speaking of Regis, I was watching Kelly and Ryan, which is Kelly Ripa was with them on TV then. When the second plane hit, they were live on the air when that happened. Crazy.
There's some eerie things that you'll never get to see.
And also, back to the Yankees, they were in the World Series that year, but they lost to the Diamondbacks on a walk-off.
Yeah, and I think about a month after the World Series, I think Christian, he put on a Diamondbacks jersey in New York and started taunting the Yankees after they lost the World Series.
It sounds like Christian. Okay, Tony, we got a preview Ring of Honor. We're behind.
Let's get to we're about, what, a week away from
a little over a week from Death Before Dishonor. These are your matches coming up this Wednesday night. It's going to be Will Ferrara, Tony, versus guess who?
Cheeseburger.
Yes, the former teammates collide one-on-one. Silas Young's going to be in action. And then your main event is going to be the Bullet Club going up against the Motor City Machine Guns, Jay White and Jonathan Gresham. So it should be a good show. That'll be Wednesday. We'll recap that, of course, on Friday. Well, it is Wednesday, actually. And then we'll recap it on Friday. Then, of course, you got NXT, Tony. You got Roderick Strong in the #1 contender position. When are we going to see that match?
Well, we'll probably see it close. We'll see it a couple times. I think we'll probably see it when we get closer to NXT Houston. But what is the NXT women's division of it like now with Asuka now gone from NXT and now on WWE television?
Yeah, by the way, congratulations, Asuka. They announced it Monday night on Raw. She will be on Monday Night Raw.
Remember, she's still undefeated.
She is. The streak isn't broken, just she lost the title.
She's like the Goldberg of WCW. Never gonna stop.
Should be interesting. So that'll be tonight on NXT. Hopefully we'll get some answers. We'll preview it or recap it on Friday. We're going to take a time out when we come back. I'm going to try to... My voice is gone, folks. But we're going to recap Impact from last week, preview this week. That's next on the Ringside Report. Okay, folks, happy birthday to Angelina Love and Baron Corbin.
Oh, nice. Now, Baron Corbin needs to start picking up wins now.
Yeah, why start now?
Well, after losing shockingly losing the Money in the Bank briefcase, you got to do something because look at the last one that lost the briefcase. What was it? His career never took off after that.
No, then he was Aaron Rex in TNA, and you saw where that went.
I know that went in a dumpster.
We were talking during the break, Tony, about Hurricane Irma. We know there are a lot of people affected by it. They're still without power. Chris Jericho was doing live Facebook during it because he lives in Tampa. But Tony, give us the update on where that Hurricane Irma hit.
Well, it went up. It started in the Key West area. It hit up there. The high wall hit Naples. And they said the range was 150 mile per hour wind, but they said Naples was destroyed. All above there. Miami got a little bit damaged. They got floodwaters, but otherwise Orlando and other places got floodwaters. Jacksonville got floodwaters. But right now it's in Georgia, heading up towards Kentucky and Tennessee.
Wow.
It should be dying. Southern Illinois maybe will get some rain, but otherwise, hey, we're fine.
That's good, and let's keep all them in our prayers. Don't forget, if you want to donate money, go to theredcross.com or 1-800-RED-CROSS and donate money. Of course, you had Harvey as well, so a lot, and I believe there's another one out there as well.
Jose is breaking up a little bit, but
that's good.
He's away from North Carolina, but he's going to be spinning out the Atlantic and staying away from the coast a lot. But right now he's looking. There's a third hurricane, but tropical storm, but that one's still producing little wind, but not much.
Let's recap Impact. First off, Jeff Jarrett had announced, I believe we talked about this on Monday, he left due to personal reasons from Impact Global Force Wrestling, but this is what happened on last week's show. Sanjay Dutt and Petey Williams defeat Trevor Lee and Caleb Conley. LAX get a win. Then OVE, which is Ohio versus everyone, come out. They want a championship match against LAX. Might take place this week. Sienna and Taryn Terrell, who returned to Global Force Wrestling or Impact a couple weeks ago, get a win over Gail Kim and Allie. Jim Cornette and Johnny Impact and LAX cut a promo. Then the main event for the Global Force Wrestling Global title, Eli Drake retains his title against Matt Sydal. How long do you expect Eli Drake to have this title?
Well, hopefully it's close to Bound for Glory because
November 5th.
They should be doing that Beast of Fire suit where they give that Bound for Glory series. They should be doing that again because they haven't done that. They usually have like 5 people that get points per system, but who knows? Another thing with Jerry, okay. I've learned this from Jimmy Blaze. Jimmy Blaze told me this about 5-6 years ago before you guys weren't even around.
I've been around for 10 years, Smoody.
Well, I mean, when you were before you came to the house show. This is like 05 or something. He told me, he said, when you're a wrestler, okay, and you do stupid things, you never know what you're going to expect. Yeah, you see football players and basketball players do stupid things, like Mark Tamura. He was a great football player of all kinds of Packers. Then he got caught with a sex act of a 14-year-old and a crazy thing does. But Jeff Jarrett, when you're a fan, when you see stupid wrestlers, when you're a wrestler, don't do anything stupid with fans. You've seen what they told you. If a fan touches a wrestler, hey, your life's on the line. Like a former wrestler I used to know, Russ Buckman. He went against a fan spit beer on a fan, and that fan went ape shit on him. So it's when you touch a wrestler or you attack a wrestler, hey, your life's on the line, buddy.
Definitely. So yeah, that's.
I'm sorry. Like I said, it's totally different. You jump that barrier, or you get that, or you go there and touch a wrestler or whatever, you're done. That's it's totally disrespectful to that fan.
Exactly. So.
But again, Jeff Jarrett should not have retaliated. Should just.
No, but it's nature of the beast for a reaction like that. But anyway, Impact's tomorrow night on Pop. We'll have a recap of that on Monday's show. So stick around for that. That's going to wrap it up. Preview for Wednesday or Friday, we're going to recap SmackDown, 205 Live, Ring of Honor, NXT, plus the finals of the Mae Young Classic. Also, the Ringside Report moment number 26, as we're getting closer and closer to, of course, the big ones that'll we'll be unveiling, of course, in the on our final episode. But of course, also we'd like to send out best wishes to Ric Flair. It looks like he's getting out of the hospital, Smooth.
That's good. That's a good thing for Ric Flair. Just hanging in there. We're all praying for you. You know, it's getting really close. Hopefully we'll be seeing Charlotte come back soon and come home.
Okay, folks, everyone have a great Wednesday. Hopefully I have a voice by Friday. For the King of Controversy, I'm Ryan Young. And thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.